Hello! So today we're going to look at some subtraction methods. So we've had sort of a series of these in addition. We're going to look at subtraction ones now. So one of the most common ways that students want to do subtraction is the expanded format, which works in some cases, just like it works in some cases in addition, but it doesn't work in a lot of cases. So any equations where there is regrouping, so regrouping includes carrying over, like in addition, or borrowing, like in subtraction. Any of those cases, it's not going to work for it. It only works for things that are a little bit more simple. So, for example, if I have 345 and I wish to take away 213. This one will work just fine for the expanded or decomposed method, because all of the digits in the second number here are smaller than the digits in the first number. So when you have subtraction, this is something that kind of throws students often for a loop. They're so accustomed to thinking addition that they have difficulty with understanding that you don't have two numbers. You do have two numbers, but this number is just what you want to take away. So I kind of explain it with them as saying 345 is the actual like items of things that you have. So I often say cookies. So 345 cookies. 213, you don't have another 213 cookies. That would be addition. 213 is how many cookies you wish to eat. Okay? Now nobody's going to actually eat 213 cookies unless you're Cookie Monster, but we're just going to say you will. Okay? So 345 cookies, and you wish to eat 213 of them, you're really hungry, okay? So you don't actually have these. This is just what you want to take away from this. And that tends to help conceptualize it a little bit better. So let's write this out. 300 take away 200. If your child has difficulty, you may wish to write out 345 in sort of the long expanded form and 210 and 3. Just so they can see that even before this step if they have difficulty with that. If they're having any difficulty with place value and with understanding that this isn't 3, 4, and 5, if they're just, even if they know it a lot of the time but they're forgetting it some of the time, really want to work on some of the games that I've posted online to help deal with strengthening the sense of place value, because that's so important and underpins everything else. So if you're noticing them struggling a bit with that, you want to go back to some of those exercises. Like I said, I've posted a bunch of them, and if you ever need me to post them again, just let me know. So we have 300 take away 200, 40 take away 10, and 5 take away 3. So 300 take away 200 is 100. We're not supposed to say 100. We're just supposed to say 100. 40 take away 10 is 30. I'm writing this one-handed, so it's a little tricky. And then 5, actually I'm going to make that better, 30, there's better 3. And then 5 take away 3 is 2. So all of that together, again, it can be kind of hard for them to understand. They're not taking anything away now. You're making partial amounts, in this case partial differences instead of partial sums, and then you have to put them all together. So 132 is the difference that is left. Right, so the answer to a subtraction problem is called the difference, and the answer to an addition is called the sum. So that's an example of how to do that one. So I'm going to make another little video showing the other two methods that we're learning right now. One of them is the base 10, good old base 10, and the other one is a number line, an open number line. So we're going to show both of those in another video just because these tend to get a little long. Okay, so this is your very basic one. Works as long as this second number has all the digits smaller than that first number. Okay, thank you.